Yo, what up, a-holes? Thank you for tuning into the Holistic A-Hole podcast. My name is Erik Levi, and I'm the Holistic A-Hole, the mommy blogger with balls, the inconvenient truth of health. Coming at you today, want to give you a quick shout out about juice fasts. Been getting a lot of people emailing me, ask me about cleansing and detoxing and juice fasting, and I think there are some amazing detoxification techniques that you can do. Detoxing is great. It is a natural process of your body, but it needs to be done correctly, because if you don't do it correctly, you're going to make things worse, okay? If you specifically juice fasts, okay? So here's the deal with juice fasts is I think they're good if you want to do it for like a day, maybe two, right? You know, it's a good way to just kind of put yourself at a calorie deficit, get in all those good, nutrients. It's like a almost, I hate to say a cleansing thing, but just a good way to just kind of, lighten the load a little bit. Maybe if you've had like a long weekend of partying, boozing, eating crap, whatever it is, you're like, all right, I need to get myself back on track, have some juice for a couple days, right? Or honestly, I would tell you to do just a straight up water fast, okay? Although with that too, I would say set yourself up right. Maybe go like a smoothie into a 1 day juice fast into a water fast, okay? And there's some reasons for that. I'll get into it on a future podcast, but mostly you don't want to go from, boozing till 5 a.m, 5 nights in a row, eating nothing but trans fat garbage and pizza, doing coke off a hooker's tits or whatever you're doing, into a water fast. Your body will just disintegrate, okay? So juice fast does have its point. You also don't want to do a juice fast because it's just straight up sugar. If you're just juicing, you want the fiber in the juice. You want the whole plant. You don't want just the juice, because that's where all the sugar is. It's going to drive your blood sugar crazy, especially if you got blood sugar problems, if you're overweight, obese, if you have a hard time with sleep, if you just feel fatigue all the time. Juice fast is not going to be the thing you want to do. Here's the biggest reason why juice fast, from like more of a technical standpoint. And again, I don't have the time today to really go into the full breadth of what this is. I will definitely do this on a future podcast, but the idea is you need your body to fully detoxify, okay? And the problem with the juice fast is it doesn't give your body all of the nutrients it needs to fully detoxify, okay? Detoxification is a multi-step process, specifically in your liver. You have what they call phase 1 and phase 2. No, I'm laughing because it's not what they call it. It's actually the name of it. It's not like some guy sitting on the corner like, hey man, you looking for some phase 1 detoxification? Well, I got that for you. It's 2 parts, okay? So, the first part is basically, think of it like this. Think of it like you're taking your car into the car wash, okay? And imagine you go into the car wash and then, or you wash the car yourself and you soap up the sponge and you get it all nice and soapy. You make like a little bucket full of like soapy water. You put the sponge in the soapy water and then you just start going around the car and you just start soaping it up, right? And you're just scrubbing all the dirt off the car, okay? That's phase 1 detoxification. Phase 2 detoxification is when you basically spray the car off and get all the dirt and all the runoff off the car, okay? The problem is most people are not set up for phase 2 detoxification. Most people, especially if you have problems with like constipation, you have irritable bowel, you have digestive problems, you literally cannot get the toxins out of the body. You can scrub them, out of the blood, you can scrub them off the cells, but then if you cannot get them through your liver, out your gallbladder, and then through your butthole, or out your pores when you sweat them out, whatever it is, they go back into your bloodstream, and a lot of times they cause more problems than you had before you started the detox. And that's the biggest problem with the juice fast, is they don't set you up with, the fiber, with the phytonutrients, with the extra nutrients you get from the whole plant of whatever you're doing, fruit or vegetables. So And so a lot of people, when they do juice fasts, they might say they feel good, but a lot of times you're dealing with what they call a healing crisis, which is basically your body reacting to the release of toxins that were in your body that were stored. It's like you just dusted them all up, and now they're just wreaking havoc all over again in your body. So again, in a future podcast, when I got some more bandwidth, I got some more time, I'm going to go into more of this, probably have some detox experts on here to talk some more about this, because it is a very complicated topic, okay? Especially for you people, who are going on to like the mommy bloggers and listening to podcasts, and they just detox, just detox, just do some oil pulling, just detox, just do a juice fast, detox, just do a water fast, just detox. And they make it sound so easy, but they're really misleading you. And a lot of times people are suffering with a lot more of these detox symptoms than they went into it. One of which would be yours truly, this a-hole. I've detoxed wrong for a long time, and it's just now starting to understand the complexity of detoxification that I'm starting to kind of figure it out, okay? So I'm here for you a-holes. I want to make sure you do this stuff right. Again, if you have any questions about this, always feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook. You can shoot me a message on email, holistic.a.hole@gmail.com. You know what I love that people do is shoot me a screenshot of your Instagram with the podcast player playing, picture of your podcast player with the Holistic A-Hole in there. Tag me at Holistic A-Hole. And if you haven't done this yet, make sure you subscribe to the podcast and go through your iTunes or your Apple Podcast player and leave the podcast a 5-star review. It takes just a quick second to do, and I'm definitely grateful for it. Thank you all for listening. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.